Hello and welcome to my next smartwatch review. We've got the Vibeat ID208BT Smartwatch. Now what I'm going to do is open this thing up, show you what comes out of the box, give it a full charge, wear it for several days, and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. The company sent me this watch and another watch and a pulse oximeter that I will be doing reviews of. They sent these to me in exchange for a fair, full, and honest review, and that's what this is. They were nice enough to supply the watches, but I can say anything I want to about them at this point. It comes with a charging cable. It's going to be a magnetic charger that sticks on the back of the watch here to charge that guy up. And it's got an instruction manual. This has a 1.69-inch display, a heart rate monitor. It's IP68 waterproof. It does blood oxygen saturation monitoring with 60 sports modes. Bluetooth calling right from the watch when tethered with your phone via Bluetooth. And it says long battery life. So let me charge this guy up, put it through its paces, and come back with my full, fair, and honest review. Okay, so I've been wearing this watch for about a week now, and it's just a beautiful design. I like it. It's got a nice, bright, easy-to-read screen, and like I said, I've been wearing it a week. The battery life is still 60%, so it's a really good battery. Lasts a long time. That said, I only really use the Bluetooth once a day when I sync my phone to this. I don't keep the Bluetooth turned on all the time for Bluetooth calling, so that will definitely reduce your battery life if you do that. But if you press the button and swipe from bottom to top, swipe up, you can get into your brightness settings here, and it's got 5 brightness settings. I have that turned all the way up for this review. Find your phone, you can set alarms. There's a flashlight feature where basically it'll light the whole face up white to give you some light to look at. Blood oxygen, power off. You can restart, reset, about, help. A lot of different settings in here. You can choose whether to have the watch wake up when you lift your wrist. I always turn that off to save battery life. Ringtone settings, that's when you're tethered with your smartphone via Bluetooth. Your watch will actually give you a ringtone, a sound. Let's go and take, there's 3 in here if I'm correct. There's the echo, there's the rhythm, and then my favorite is this ding sound, which I think is pretty common. That all works really fine. And, you know, there's a lot of settings. I won't go step by step through all of them, but if we get back to the main screen, you can swipe, you get a summary of your daily activity, your exercise, kilocalorie burn. Here is where you have your heart rate. I'm not wearing the watch, otherwise it would be taking this measurement. We scroll past that and it'll take a stress measurement. Okay, let's scroll past that. And again, these work fine. It's just because I'm not wearing the watch, it won't take these measurements. You can get into your sports modes, outdoor running, outdoor walk, indoor walk, hiking, outdoor cycling, indoor cycling, cricket, soccer, pool swimming, open water swimming, yoga, Pilates, dance, Zumba, rower, elliptical, core training, strength training. You get the drift here, folks. There's a lot of exercises built in. Let me stop and get out of there. And beyond that, you can choose to have it sync the weather to your phone from the app. I have that disconnected right now, but it'll pull in the weather from your smartphone. If we double press this button, that gets us into a couple other options here where you have your health data, your exercise records, or your exercise modes. Okay, let me get back to the beginning here. This will connect with Alexis as well. Again, when paired with your smartphone through Alexis, you can use this as a Bluetooth calling device. So you can go right in here, use your dialer, punch in a number, and when connected via your smartphone, via Bluetooth, you can make calls, and it has got a speaker and a microphone built right into the watch, and that works well. I've tested it. Really good feature, and I'm guessing most people interested in this watch want it for just that feature, the Bluetooth calling. Here are your exercise records. Here are a couple walks I did. This was a 6-mile hike I did a few days ago. It counts your number of steps, estimates the amount of miles you walked based on basically arm swings and number of steps. This does not have GPS. but it gives you your average pace, your estimated kilocalorie burn, and all that kind of data. And if we keep scrolling down, we get the heart rate, blood oxygen saturation. Now, it does use a red diode for blood oxygen saturation, so you usually find that only in kind of the upper end of the budget smartwatch range, if that makes sense to you. So it's got both the green and the red diodes. It measures your stress, does breath training, tracks your sleep. There's the weather you can pull in from your smartphone. You can control your music on your phone from the device, again, when paired with Bluetooth. Your clock, noise. It has a feature where you can set it to automatically to detect ambient background noise and adjust the volume on the watch accordingly. Let's go look at the app. The app here is called VeryFit. I'm going to say that again so you don't ask in the comments what's the name of the app. VeryFit, all one word. And you get in here, it gives you your step count for the day, your sports records, your sleep. It does a good job tracking sleep. I like this. And you can go back and look by the week and the month. And here you see I've been wearing it for a week. You can go to previous days and see your breakdown of your sleep. And it gives you your deep sleep, your light sleep, and your REM sleep. You get a sleep quality score, the sleep analysis. And it actually has some sleep assistance in here where you can have it play some tones. Here's ambient rain. Here's another one. So this is just kind of background white noise to help you fall asleep, and it gives you some tips about your sleep and how you compare to most other people. Here's your heart rate, continuous heart rate over time, and again, you can go back and look at the weeks and the months and the days. It gives you your highest and lowest kilocalorie consumption or burn estimate in kilojoules. Here's your SpO2. Again, I can look at all my measurements over time. That seems to be right in line with everything I know. I'll put the watch on in a minute and compare that to a pulse oximeter, then I'll give you my final opinion. Here's that stress measurement, and it tells you whether you're relaxed or whether you're under low stress or medium stress or high stress. Just another indication of heart health. And VO2 max, I think that only applies when running. I don't ever run, and if I do, I'm just trying to get away from something about to eat me. I never run recreationally, and I never max out my breathing, so I don't do VO2 max measurements. But you can go into the device, and okay, it's connecting to it. I'm wearing this other one here that the company sent me right now, but I'll swap these out in a minute. And then you can come in here, change your settings, your units from metric to English. This will, where is it? Data sharing and authorizations. It will link with Strava and Google Fit. And that's another common question I get. Can this watch be connected with Strava? This one can. And then, you can just change some personal settings and whatnot. And so let me go do the SpO2 measurement, compare that to the finger pulse ox, and give you my final opinions. Okay, so let's go look at that SpO2 measurement, and I'll show you the stress measurement too. I'll let this measure in real time while it's on my wrist so you can see how long this takes. It doesn't really take long at all. Okay, you can see the progress bar here. I'll just riff a little bit, and I'll tell you, this Vibeat company did me a solid by sending me 2 watches and the pulse oximeter. I like these devices in general. I think for the price, they're pretty good bargains, and if I have a discount code or a coupon code from the company, I will drop that right into the description of this video along with a link on where you can go buy this. But it's the Vibeat ID208BT. All right, that didn't work, probably because I'm moving and talking. But if we go into the, let's see, it would be in here, press the button twice, and we go to the blood oxygen saturation, press that, and let that measure. This one will be a little bit faster, and I think this one's a little less critical if I'm slightly moving and talking. We'll see what it gives me here in real time. Wow, measuring 98%, and without changing anything, I'm just going to go to the real pulse oximeter, put that on my fingertip, let this run. Remember, the watch said 98% blood oxygen saturation, and the pulse ox comes back with 97, and now I look at the watch and it's actually 98. So these numbers are either right on or off by 1%, which is incredible. So there you have it, the Vibeat ID208BT for Bluetooth calling. Would I recommend this watch for the price point? Yes, I absolutely would. If you're looking for basic health information and a watch that does Bluetooth calling when tethered with your phone in the familiar rectangular shape, I think it's a pretty good deal. You know what to do. Like this video, leave a comment, share it, subscribe. This channel is really about kayaking, and the smartwatch reviews kind of help support my kayaking business and my kayaking adventures. So anything you can do to watch videos or share this or subscribe is greatly appreciated. Until next time, be healthy, stay fit, and I'll be back soon with not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 more smartwatch reviews coming in the next 6 weeks. 2 of those will actually have blood glucose monitoring. This watch does not. I did not mention that during this review, but more reviews are coming, and I thank you for watching these videos, and I appreciate you giving me any of your time and attention whatsoever. Take care.
When you want an extraordinary racing kayak made in the finest American tradition, or maybe just own a piece of American kayaking history, you want a West Side Boat Shop kayak, now available from DaveTheKayaker.com. West Side Boat Shop kayaks. The tradition continues.